Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a blessed day. I thought that for today's look that we would pull out the Morphe Boss Mood palette and do some smoky purples. Yes, I love me some purples and I love this look, and there's a shade in the palette called Grape Expectations and I've been dying to use this, so that's literally what this look is centered around, is the lid shade. So as always, we're priming our lids with Milani eyeshadow primer and we're picking up that Boss Mood palette, and you can still find this on Morphe as well. The first shade we're picking up is this beautiful matte berry shade and it's called Power Slayer. I love the names on this palette. Now I'm showing you where my hand placement is. It is at the end of the brush handle. So loose kind of control. So I'm messily placing this in the crease. This is going to be a transition and it's going to bake for a very nice ombre faded and effect, and it's going to also help with blending the very dark purple we're going to use in this look. But I'm just gonna build that up, passed over it a couple times. It's a very beautiful shade. And the next shade we're taking is Transformer, a very dark deep purple shade, and I'm taking this on a pencil brush actually, and we're just going to place the brush against our orbital bone and our crease and just kind of pat the shade so we can build it up. So we're going to keep building that shade up. I'm holding the brush almost in the middle this time because I want more control of where this shade is going versus the first shade we placed. So I just keep building that up and pouncing, kind of patting motions, because I only want this shade in a certain area. At the moment, I don't want it to go any further than Power Slayer. So we have that blending brush back and it has just a little bit of Power Slayer on it, and we're going to run that across the edges, and then you'll see me pick up the Transformer brush again and literally just kind of mesh between the two and blend them. Now I'm going to take the WetnWild Photofocus concealer all across the lid this time. It's not a half cut crease. I'm going for a more full cut crease, and I'm just placing that, blinking up, and it's going to give our line of where our cut crease should be. So that's what I done there. I also blend that out with my finger off camera. So the next shade we're picking up is the Grape Expectations shade, and this is a beautiful shimmery purple shade with like these red glittery shimmery flecks in it, and it really picks up in the outside. Now the next shade we're using, I'm showing here too, and it's called Daredevil, and it's slightly darker than Grape Expectations. So with Grape, I'm doing 3/4 of my lid with this shade, and then I'm going to do Daredevil on the other part of the lid, just to darken that up. It's going to transition this beautiful bright shimmery purple that has this awesome red glittery shimmer in it and into a slightly darker shade. So we're wiping the brush off with the AOA Studio brush cleaner, and I'm just using a flat shader for this. It just makes it really easy to place shade and really pack on the shade. So you see that we're going back in with Transformer. We're going to deepen up our crease line and make that crisp again. You lose some of that while you're applying other colors because, little by little you don't realize, but it is blending a little bit. So you want to crisp that back up, and we are just replacing some shades there, and almost the lid is almost done. So we're going to work on blending out our crease here, and there's nothing on the Power Slayer brush, and there might be a little on Transformer brush, but I'm just going between the two shades and really blending them together at the very top where our brow bone actually is highlight's gonna be. And I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Endless Pearl shade. If you don't have this, use Wet n Wild's Cream Brulee. There is a highlight in the palette, but it's a little too shimmery for my liking for a highlight shade, and we're just using that brow highlight to highlight with, and we're going to blend down all the edges, and we're also going to just continue on blending we're going to take Power Slayer and blend it in with that highlight shade. I'm just cleaning up the edges, and now we're going to bring Transformer to the lower lash line. Now this takes some building up, and it's not because the shade is not pigmented, it's just that I don't want a ton of fallout on my face. And this is the Jordana's 12-hour pencil in black point. And I'm also using this Believe Beauty purple eyeliner. I will put the name in the description box. And I'm using LaColors liquid eyeliner to just do a thin line of eyeliner on the upper lash line. And I love this eyeliner. It's $1.50. I can't speak nothing better about it. Like, it is so good. So this is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. Also, I love this mascara. And we're also going to be using the LaColors Highlighter Trio in Enlightened. And I've just moved this up to my eyeshadow drawer, you guys, because it's just a white base shadows with duochrome shifts in them. So there is a red, green, and a purple blue one. And so I put that in the inner corner. And it is so beautiful. And look at those green eyes pop. I know I mention it a lot, but I'm a personal fan of green eyes popping. And this is a Hard Candy Velvet Mousse little sample lippy. And then I'm using the Believe Beauty setting spray to set my entire face. And I'm going to fan that off. Love this fan from the Dollar Tree. Look all fancy fancy. Love it though. And there's our finished look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll try the look out for yourself. You can do this with any color combination you want. It came out so good. It's very smoky and vampy and sultry. I love it. Hope you guys did too. So don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. Check the description box for additional links and product list. And here's some mommy clips to leave you on. Thank you guys always for watching.
So for makeup?